Hey guys, it's welcome back to another toy review. It's this time being of Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus. This Optimus is pretty much like just a normal version of the Lego Optimus we saw. Guys, it looks obviously pretty much identical besides some slight detail changes and the fact of paint chipping right there and that the gun is not as flush in the legs area, but yeah. This figure is obviously more detailed, of course, than the Lego version of Prime, because it's a Studio Series figure. But and so overall, it rolls pretty well, like rolling things should. And as you can see, the weapon storage for Optimus's Ion Blaster is not that good as his Lego version. Thankfully, unlike that Lego version, his Ion Blaster is his own accessory with this figure. So painting and sculpting in vehicle mode, again, as mentioned, pretty good. Thankfully, there's practically no kibble down on under, besides, like seeing his butt, a bit of the back right there, and the feet. Well, let's get down to transformation now. First, what you want to do is first off, to just get these two bits here just unpegged from the smokestacks, and we'll come back to the legs in a bit. Now what you want to do is untab the grill section here from like the sides, like that. Now what you want to do is untab these portions right here. Do on the other side. Okay. Now you'd want to lift these little pieces up to eventually form the shoulders for Optimus. Now you want to fold these bits up for the eventual elbows. Then kind of open these up, fold these silver point parts in. Then what you want to do is you want to move this down to make a room to eventually move the arms. Then you want to move the wheels here like this to eventually end up forming the back. We will have to move them in a bit later as to get the waist in place, but for now, just move them to have them out of the way. Then what you want to do is kind of swing the arms out in a pretty much exact way to what we saw with the Lego Optimus Prime. Kind of twist them around, make sure the hands are in place correctly. Now you have the arms already kind of set. Then you want to lift this little bit, and what I would do to get the Optimus's head out is use this bit and just kind of push and pop the head out. Now you would want to spin the body around. It's practically exactly like we did with, Lego Optimus. Spin the upper torso. Now we can finally stand Optimus up. You would want to move his waist in and finally end up moving out those wheels to finally make room for the waist, as previously mentioned. Now what you want to do is have the wheels kind of collapse right in, have the panels make sure they're flush against the wheels. Then take the grill, move that up a bit, take the grill. Then there's two little tabs right here and tab holes right there. You would want to swing this up, make sure they get tabbed in like they should. Hold on. And boom. Now for the main chest itself, there's these tab holes right here, and little tabs right there. You would want to swing it in to form the chest. Move the arms down to at least have them propped up and ready. Now for the legs. What you want to do, well, it's actually already split, so that helps. You'd want to move this trailer hitch right here down, and then untab the feet from the legs like this. Make sure they're untabbed, then swing them around to kind of have the feet out. Same thing with the other side. Then with these little bits right here, it would end up splitting off. Oop, that comes off easily, like to this, like that. You would want to deal with kind of having this flush up against the leg as much as possible. Then for the back side, you would want to have this panel, move it down, and make sure that this little tab right there, if you can see, would go into this. And this would also tab into these to kind of hold the leg together in place. And now, lastly, you would want to move this little tank bit in, and then move this little bit up. Do the same thing on the other side. Then move that up, and boom, now we have Optimus Prime. Overall, the painting and sculpting for this figure is pretty good. It's pretty detailed, since like the Studio Series Scrapper, it's a Studio Series figure, that being the Bumblebee version, so of course it's going to be detailed. So let's get to articulation. First, let's look, and we'll focus on that head. The head itself is what I think to be on a ball joint. Yeah, it is. And it can obviously move full 360, up this far, down that far, and yeah. You can't really move it full 360 because on my figure it's pretty tight. Now for the arms, they can move out. Hold on. Better angling up here for this to get a better view. So for the arms, they would do a perfect T-pose, and if you end up finding a way to actually move these panels here out, the arm could do a full 360 and move the shoulder bit out. It can do a full 360, and as you saw, the T-pose thing, and this shoulder bit can move to make, like poses. There's elbow here, as you saw from the transformation. There's swivels here, and with the hand swivel too. Then there is, unlike the previous two figures we reviewed, a waist swivel, which can really help out with better poses. Now